Everyone to the October 13th meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please join me in reciting the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, welcome everyone. I'm Barb Lewis, President. To my right is our Vice President, Jeff Benton. To my left, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill, our Administrator, Tracy Davies, our Deputy Administrator, Don Houston, our clerks, Jennifer Walraven and Sarah DeNovo. We can begin.
Resolution number 22-871, in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held October 10th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion, 22-871. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We have no public comment this morning. Resolution number 22-872, in the matter of approving purchase orders, then and now certificates and payments of warrants and batch numbers 1012.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 22-872. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-873, in the matter of acknowledging receipt of the application for domestic violence funds for 2023, estimating the amount of funds anticipated, and allocating the same to qualified applicants, all pursuant to Chapter 3113 Ohio Revised Code.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 22-873. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-874, and the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 22-874. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-875, in the matter of authorizing the submittal of a local sponsor application to the Ohio Department of Agriculture Office of Farmland Preservation.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion,
Morning, Commissioners. Rebecca Long-Smith, Resource Conservationist for Delaware Soil and Water. The Ohio Department of Agriculture is soliciting applicants for local sponsors again this year. Soil and Water would be happy to serve in that capacity again. We continue to have sustained interest in the program. We had 4 applicants last year, one of which we were able to fund. I expect at least our 3 remaining applicants to reapply in 2023. ODA is expecting around $6.5 million as a total pot of money. Depending on how many local sponsors they get will determine our funding amount. Last year we got $190,000.
questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-875. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-876, in the matter of amending resolution number 19-687 to add a voting representative to the Delaware County Pre-Hospital Care System Advisory Board.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion,
Morning, Commissioners. Jeff Fischel, Director of EMS, Delaware County. Before you is an amendment to add 1 vote for the Million Fire Chiefs who are the non-transporting fire departments to the Pre-Hospital Care Board. This has been brought up and discussed by the members of the Pre-Hospital Care Board. It was voted on last meeting to bring to you for approval and was voted unanimously to bring to you for approval. And I'm here if you have any questions about it.
okay. And did the fire chiefs do something similar to this?
Yes, so the Delaware County Fire Chiefs Association also voted to have Delaware County EMS become a voting member on their board.
Right,
Um,
okay.
And that is in the process of going through the channels, and we will eventually have a vote on their board as well.
Great, yes, the joint collaboration is great, so communication, okay.
Yes.
I think it's a great idea, and I think it's great to expand the participation, and I think it's going to be good for everybody.
Okay, vote please.
Vote on motion 22-876. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-877, in the matter of amending the procurement card for the Emergency Medical Services Department.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion,
Morning, Commissioners. In front of you is an amendment to allow for Justin Lowry, our logistics coordinator's procurement card to have a higher purchase limit. Right now, he's only allowed to purchase at $100 a day. He purchases all of our, he orders all of our cleaning supplies, toiletry supplies, all medical supplies for every station. He recently approached me and stated that there's a vendor that we typically get these items through. However, he has been able to find them cheaper at places like Walmart and Menards. And because of the limit on his card, he can't actually go purchase all that stuff at once. So this is a cost-saving thing for him, and I'm the only one with a high enough allowance on my card. So usually my card gets used, but now this allows Justin to do this, and it'll save us money.
Sure. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-877. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Resolution number 22-878, and the matter of authorizing the use of a procurement card for economic development.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Monica Connors here, Director of Economic Development. Just requesting a procurement card as director for the course of normal business. I have reviewed the policy and will continue to review the policy when we
right.
use the card.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-878. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Monica, any thoughts after your first few days?
Yes,
Anything, what's your observations?
wonderful. Yeah, everyone has been very welcoming, and I continue to get out in the community and meet with all the different stakeholders, and really enjoying it. It's a beautiful community.
Oh, thank you. We're very glad to have you.
Thank you.
I've heard nothing but good things.
Oh, thanks.
That's right.
Item number 10, resolution number 22-879, in the matter of reappointing the member to the Delaware County Board of Building Appeals.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jane Hawes, Director of Communications. We have before you a resolution with the Board of Building Appeals. Rajat Shah is interested in being reappointed, and we recommend you approve that.
So moved.
There's a vote.
Yeah, we've already
Will you
moved.
call for the
Oh,
vote?
vote.
Yeah.
Vote
Oh,
on
I'm
motion
sorry.
22
Vote.
dash.
Yeah.
Vote on motion dash 22, sorry, now you got me confused. Vote on motion dash, no. 22-879. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 22-880, in the matter of reappointing a member to the Delaware County Rural Zoning Commission.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
And this one before you with the Rural Zoning Commission, Ed Reilly is interested in being reappointed, and we recommend your approval.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-880. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you.
It's all right, Sarah, I got us out of order.
That's all right. Resolution number 22-881, in the matter of approving and authorizing the county administrator to execute an amended and restated intergovernmental cooperation agreement by and between the city of Sunbury, Ohio, and the county of Delaware, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Eric Hostetler, Staff Attorney. We recently approved a development agreement for the ravines at Meadow Ridge Development. And underpinning that agreement is this intergovernmental agreement with Sunbury. And in order to reflect some changes in how that TIF reimbursement is going to happen under that development agreement, we needed to make revisions to our agreement with Sunbury. So that's what this amended and restated agreement is all about. Happy to
Okay.
answer any questions you might have about the agreement or the development in general.
Any questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 22-881. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
That brings us to administrative reports.
Thank you.
Good morning. Nothing from me today.
And I have nothing either. Thank you.
All right. Commissioner Benton.
A couple things. Went to the Dublin City Manager's welcome reception on Monday evening, I guess it was, and very well attended. Saw a number of people there. And Megan O'Callaghan is her name. She was with the city of Dublin before, and so she got promoted into this position. And they're a great neighbor and doing very well and have a lot of positive things going on. So I'm glad we can congratulate her and look forward to working with her in the future on things we could do together. Let's see, went to the BIA reception yesterday evening. Very well attended. again, my fellow commissioners were there, a lot of the Delaware City leaders, Sunbury, just a lot of the elected people from all over Central Ohio, not just Delaware County. And a very active organization with some challenges ahead of them. You know, Central Ohio and Delaware County need more housing of all kinds, and they know that, and they're trying their best to provide housing again of all types in Central Ohio. And so anyway, good meeting, good group, very good participation there. Got the investment committee meeting this afternoon. Back to Blue on Saturday morning at
10:30.
10:30, which is always very well attended and a neat event. And I don't know if we'll have a helicopter flyby again, but that was fun last time. And today's my oldest son's birthday, so
Oh,
that's
that
all I
is,
got.
wow.
Well, I was going to mention the Back to Blue, but I would just add that this is our opportunity to really show our support for law enforcement in our county. I think we're very fortunate between police departments in our cities and, of course, our sheriff's office that we have what I consider one of the better, if not the best, in the state in the area of law enforcement. And the other thing is just a congrats to Farzan Ahmed, who was appointed to the city council of PAL
Yes,
last
yeah.
week, I believe it was. And it's quite an honor for him, and I know he will do a good
Yes.
job as he also is our board president on the Delaware Transit. So that's all I have.
Good for you, you came up with some new ones, I mean, beyond what Commissioner Bennett.
Well, I had, look, see right there, what did I say? Back to Blue, right there on
Oh,
top.
okay, right. Well, the only other thing with Back the Blue is Attorney General Yost is speaking, the featured guest.
Which I believe he's done in the past.
Yes.
And the Galena Fall Festival is also this weekend. I believe it starts at noon, so a lot going on.
Yeah, it goes to 11 p.m. Very
Does it go
active,
to 11? Yeah.
very active
Wow.
community. This festival should be great. They've got a lot of things
They-
lined up, so it should be really neat.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was
It's till
11 at
11
night.
o'clock.
Wow. Okay, all right, long day. We do have need for executive.
We do. Resolution number 22-882, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of appointment, employment, compensation of a public employee or public official for collective bargaining, for security arrangements and emergency response protocols.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 22-882. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
We're now